And it's Tune In Time. Welcome to episode 28. The only
Welcome to Echo.
I was about to say it was divisible by 9. That's not even true. The only episode divisible by 9 when you subtract 1 from it. I guess that's also true for 19 and 10. But okay. We are joined by Samir.
Skulls for the Skull Throne!
Ash.
I have no idea what's going on.
4.
Neither do we! Like, comment, subscribe,
Hey, what's up?
You got cut off for trying to promote the old channel.
Well, I thought that when you started talking that you were going into your introduction.
I mean, I was also assuming that, but
Follow
Clearly we're allowed to be wrong.
BTS.fn on Instagram.
Yeah, dude, definitely do that.
Shameless.
Luke!
Mon ami time!
And
oh, not me. Are
Bradley.
you French?
I'm not in a good mood because Valorant needs to be shut down.
that would be funny, I think.
Dude,
Assassinate Valorant now. Okay, and today we're
Bradley
figuring out...
foretells.
Today we're figuring out what the hell happened to Jito. Jesus Christ. Well, first, we need to look at the Monokuma file.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
I'm just thinking about this. Why does licking batteries legitimately taste good?
Dead! The victim is Nijito Kameda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie. The estimated time of death is estimated to be around noon sharp.
The estimated time of death is estimated to be.
Holy
That's
shit, you
bad
weren't
way of
joking,
phrasing
Brian.
it.
No, I
Oh.
wasn't. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation! Just reading this is making me depressed. Is the sarcasm strong enough?
Oh,
Chiaki.
sorry.
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Can that be our new dot dot dot? Just
Nope.
I want it
I
to
feel
be.
like
That was how it was.
again.
There was just
What's
something
wrong
caught
with
in my throat, it felt like. That just wasn't how me to do the voice.
I
It's
mean,
only a spear stabbed his stomach, but there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs.
This guy got
Furthermore, there is a
murked.
laceration
Oh.
on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Yeah, this was.
Are we
Luke's
all ready
character,
going into flashbacks?
Yeah,
Was that
we
just what happened?
We just did a flashback of Hajim's thoughts, 3 lines of text prior.
I think we're getting better at
Wait,
that.
hang on. Can you show them both on the screen at the same time? Yes, you can.
wow.
It is literally
okay.
possible to show the block of text the first time and the second time.
Ash, you're gonna have to prompt on your line.
Dot in the chat.
Dot. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation's for.
Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later, right?
Did you
Right
just
now,
click?
it's our only chance to investigate. Dot.
This investigation music is awesome!
I need to listen to it.
Huh. So we
It's a
should
new-
investigate first.
Correct!
If we don't, there won't be any rest to discuss.
I
Top-tier
guess you're
detective
right.
here.
This is the investigation. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nijito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that month. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nijito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nijito's body.
Why not?
If he wasn't in Chiaki's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either.
Oh, by the way, Ash, if you're not prompt with your lines, his ghost will possess Chiaki. You really don't want that.
What happened?
Nijito's soul
Oh!
possesses
Oh!
Chiaki.
Okay, I'm not upset with that, but I will interrupt you
fine.
once it happens.
Okay, so
I don't
what do-
hate
what do we
that as
got?
much.
What do we got?
Oh wait, the bear got absolutely dumpstered as well. What the hell?
Although it's not the
No,
actual
it's a
bear.
duplicate.
It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikins. but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time.
The time?
The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of the death was known sharp.
If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time?
What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m.
Oh,
This is so good.
That was
I-
horrifying.
sorry.
Oh.
It's 12:30 p.m.
So it also has a clock function.
I mean, the real one did too.
What if Kazuichi is the
And
killer and
then
it just
that
spits out
means
fake
Nagato
time?
died 30 minutes ago. Huh, it happened that recently. He's totally a fresh kill.
Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it.
Does it?
If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagato's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup.
Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs.
Good
that's the
job. You figure it out.
She's a bit slow.
They all
Oh,
are.
dear.
Kazuichi number 2.
Oh, not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
Byakuya comes back.
Huh? What's gonna happen? This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Get free till the end.
Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something right after the countdown ends.
It's like the sex offender shuffle, and then they're all allowed to go home.
What do you mean, something?
Well, you see the
He's
state
making
of
us
Florida.
kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown.
Anyway, like you said before, if you screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
Yeah, I know.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that.
Dot.
She looks like she's deep in thoughts while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yeah, but that sprinkler. Dot.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
Pressure. What is a girder?
Dot.
You know the eye
It's
shape.
essentially,
Can you
Steel
yeah,
beam.
essentially a
dot.
plus beam for
See
healing.
that purple? It's not red. That is purple.
You know the
Really?
Pokemon girder? The thing
That is
that's
a-
holding?
Yeah,
That is
hey.
a purple
Ah.
streak, you idiots.
Huh? You're right, I definitely see it.
That is
It exists.
purple. It is
It
not
looks
red.
Like a small purple line. It looks like a
not
small
red.
pink line on the ceiling girder.
Is that dot blood?
So blood is canonically
Blood?
red, but we're
Yeah,
just seeing
it's,
it
it's
pink.
just it's
Always has
censorship.
been.
This
Yep.
game wouldn't have,
it's
this would
censored
not
for the
have
game.
slid in Japan
Yeah.
if it wasn't a different color.
The color definitely
So-
looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
Blood does some crazy things.
In
That's
Japan.
why I'm staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder.
Oh,
Welcome! Who just joined?
Hello.
it's Max.
Max!
For some reason I thought you were already here.
Max.
We basically just
Max.
started.
Ah.
Yeah, they found blood on a ceiling girder, and that's
And
and they can-
objectively,
And
know
now
that-
you're
fake
done
blood.
at 12:30.
at 12:30 p.m., a half hour before right now.
Gotcha.
One of us killed Najido in such a cruel way?
Shocking.
It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
Oh,
Well, that's just
okay,
wrong with you?
Luigi.
That's not sus at all.
Who's Sonia?
If only everyone could go home.
That
Nothing
answers.
would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after.
Okay, so now we got the physical objects. So
Objects.
Okay, so I guess we could start with the lighter. I wonder what this did. It's an oil lighter. It's a wall lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did some extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here.
Ah, an oil lighter. Perhaps someone probably wanted to keep warm. Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
This is still you.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I was so using that. The curtain was set on fire.
What if Najido killed himself? Using the lighter oil, or oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer would set up some sort of trick with it?
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
Because of fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would want to set fire to their own crime scene, but... Oil lighter. Okay.
So hang on, who was scouting the final island for bombs?
Fuyuhiko.
Okay.
Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably...
Remnants of plastic.
Remnants of despair.
There's fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. I picture the whole time that we're just sort of clicking, someone just hooning on a guitar in the background.
I forgot I was even
I thought I
listening
was
to it,
only
honestly, and I
extinguished
just
thanks to
suddenly
the
noticed it
sprinklers.
again.
Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange.
You know what'd be funny,
Hey,
I think?
This... Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach. This looks wrong.
Yeah, what?
Monokuma
This
A poses on the floor.
This looks wrong.
Yeah, how
Oh.
his legs are positioned? Not
Yeah, he
sure.
was
No!
Hey,
Oh, that's me?
No.
Or, never mind.
No,
yeah.
bruv.
Wait, who's
Oi,
not-
bruv! He's dead, Jim! Just kidding, bruv. I'm not dead. Gotcha
Not
good,
a-
bruv.
Ugh.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you, bruv.
You're a stuffed animal, too. I guess this will be Max for now.
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What are you talking about, bruv? Who you calling oversized garbage, you cunt?
This is one of my... Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the... Yeah, like it got stabbed. Didn't go into the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Najido's body or something?
I had nothing to do with that, bruv.
Huh?
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. They should just die, like that plushie over there.
You seem more pissed than usual these days, mon ami, but you better watch what you say.
What if there was a plushie over there? The killer knew where Nagito was gonna go, which is behind this little area in advance. So they just set up a Monokuma plushie there, that when Nagito picked it up and hugged it like you do, a bunch of knives just shoot out of the stomach.
Right? That would be such a better plan.
If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know.
Wait, you know those red grenade things?
Yeah.
Are those supposed to stop the fire or make
Yeah,
the fire worse?
they're fire
They're supposed to
grenades
stop
that were
it.
supposed to stop it,
That
but they didn't
makes
seem to
more-
do anything.
Well, I mean,
They
did
did
say
with
goddamn
lighter
worm.
fluid, and then it was just kind of like, this will be really funny, I think. And then they all
What'd you
shut
say,
them out.
Luke?
they did say that it was getting worse, but I think that was
Yeah, they
more
did
because
say that they didn't do anything. But simultaneously,
they were like,
hit the
"This might
curtain and
work."
bounced off.
Yeah.
The curtain was on fire and they hit the curtain and bounced off, so it's unclear
But they're
if they were
supposed,
actually
but they're
tampered
supposed
with.
to shatter and hit the ground and then work. And then they shattered from the curtain, from hitting the curtain, landing on the ground, and then nothing happened. So it was weird.
What if Nagito slipped on one of the shards of glass and then ended up in that position?
He's like, "Hey guys, look at this neat disguise I've got. Totally
like a-
trick someone."
It's like a
Whoa!
full-on early game Mikan scenario, but just in all of the wrong places.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Although it was evident that something had been tampered with the fire stuff. Like there was a bunch of missing supplies. It was only those fire
Yeah.
grenades that were left. So who knows?
It's a bunch of incendiary grenades. It's like, wait, if I take everything away, then it's just this. This will be really funny. And then, of course, they all
That
threw
would
him
be
at him,
funny,
and
I
then
think.
he died. But
Max, this is you.
No. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you. I think it was a treats. I'll fight you until the very end.
Now I read that as threats.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
World
That's annoying.
supremacy?
If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's plan? I have no idea how this connects to the incident.
Honestly, I don't either.
Okay, let's look at Nagito. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. He also wasn't completely useless. There were times we were able to reach the truth only because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. Everything hope and despair, if you will. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again.
There.
No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now.
Is it now? Is it not the time to think about unnecessary things? I mean, you've already thought about a lot of them. I don't know.
Well, now
I
need
feel
to
like we have some
investigate
extra
everything
time.
around this body that catches my eye. What catches my eye, Hajime? Oh, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely a foot there.
Both Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does this mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? I think the killer might have been trying to torture the identity of the traitor out of him. They weren't the traitor themselves.
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic.
Feeling
The
that.
killer must have been holding a grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him.
Wow, it's
Torture?
amazing how this works.
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right?
As you do. You know.
If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds inflicted were inflicted for reasons other than killing.
Which
Dig.
means the wounds are all over Nagito's body, but from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, why was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would lead up to the traitor?
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
I mean, who doesn't really?
Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that.
But even if they held a grudge against him, would they have really gone this far? Torture wounds. Okay, what do we got then? Burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burned rope. Okay, that was simple enough.
It's a fireproof
The
Nagito
knife is
doll.
stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
This knife. It must be from the military base.
Military base. And now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
By the way, what I thought. It seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
And then
knife
they
holder.
finished him off with a spear.
As you do, you know.
How cruel!
Hey, no judging.
Then does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him with stabbing him with a knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
Gotcha.
That is definitely strange. I have set the line.
Wait, who was investigating the fourth island?
More than was not us.
You're right.
Correct.
You're right, we did it.
Why are you asking?
Because the spear came from the castle. Nizuma Castle.
Yes. It did.
This is you.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
Not
if you
feeling
moved
your
to the
end,
next
no
one.
worries.
Wait,
Was
this
there
is
a
red?
reason they had to use it?
Wait, doesn't that point more to the suicide?
Huh. Yeah.
Because who else would have been there?
Hang on. It might have been a suicide. Or...
That's-
No, so obviously, I feel like the spear was
Welcome.
tied with that
It's
rope
Leo.
up to the rafter and then was then strategically dropped onto it. The killer was not there at the time the spear fell.
I'm saying maybe Nagito remembered he was a traitor and then felt bad?
No, I don't think Nagito was the first to ever feel bad.
Why would he kill himself like this, though?
So
Because,
Yeah.
because he's all fucked up.
We haven't
We
seen
just-
too much, by the
We
way.
we just started 20 minutes ago, Leo.
No
Oh, okay.
worries.
Okay.
We've seen a line of pink blood, and then a couple other things, like knifey
So
stuff.
like I said, I think that Nagito was procured with the end of the spear, but then the spear was tied up to the rafters, and the fire may have been set in order to break a rope that was preventing the spear from falling, although I'm not sure of that part. The spear was definitely an automatic process. The survival life has been added. Face.
Damn, they really want you to look at this fucking
Must have been in
thing.
great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
I think it's my okay.
Is Nick here?
I thought he was.
I do not believe Nick.
He's here, he's just
It appears
not.
he's muted.
So this
Here.
can be Luke for now.
I was going to say this can be Max because Leo showed up.
Well, I figured Max would move to Monaco.
It's temporary anyway. Enjoy some lines. You're dead.
Person, do you have any issue with this?
I fell down the stairs.
I mean, I figured we would pare people down to one character maximum. If there are people that
I'm
don't
here.
have a character.
Oh, no,
well, that
there we go.
settles that.
Thanks for solving
Jeez.
our problem for us.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Ah, got a minute? Dot. Sorry, excuse.
Thanks for keeping that line up there long enough for me to read it, Brighton.
Reach had me and squats it down next to Nagito's face. Oh God! And in one swift motion, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
Ah, it'll be fine. I'll put it right back once
How
I'm
many
done
cavities?
investing here.
And then she reaches her arm down into his throat, down to her elbow.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed.
Chiaki walks over, rips off the duct tape, sticks her hand down into his stomach, extracting pierogies. Can't let these pierogies go to waste.
Ah, the blood on Nagito's face. Dot dot dot. It looked like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. Dot dot dot.
I read that as slime on his left arm. I was really confused for a second.
If that's the case. Dot 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 dot.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey, look at the blood splat on his face. Dot dot dot. There's no blood under the duct tape.
As would be expected if the duct tape was put on first.
What's wrong with that?
His duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito, dot dot dot, was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
No, he just really likes the taste of the
As the final act of cruelty,
Cruelty?
Cruelty.
As the final act of cruelty, the killer took a boombox and started playing tequila as he died.
And he tried to sing along,
along,
but he just
but
couldn't.
He couldn't. His spinal was muffled down, and then he died.
You know, Nagito's last words.
Oh, that was good!
That was good. Tequila ASMR.
It's how he would want to go.
Seriously, what's wrong with
That's
that?
how I want to go
Good.
too.
Oh, I'm so happy now.
Which means Nagito's mouth is
Did-
covered with
did
duct
you
tape
see
all
that
over his body,
image?
all over his body.
What image?
So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? There's something we really need to worry about.
I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
No.
What? You're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Duct tape. Okay, so we got left hand.
These
This is
sounds
how
are
he's up and
so
left arm.
weird.
His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't... Oh wait, this is speaking. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Dot dot dot. There's something strange. Dot dot dot.
Strange, what?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but dot 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 doesn't dot dot dot. The blood center looks strange.
Yeah,
It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off.
Got
Get it?
Maybe-
Get it?
Maybe
Get it?
that's as far as the
Get it?
blood can reach when it's splattered.
Well, that will explain the blood in his palm, but dot dot dot.
I like to think they intended it to be red like that. There's something else that's strange.
When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand, dot dot dot. Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
Yeah. You're right. Why is it only this part?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right?
Obviously, his hand was curled up into a fist.
I win.
Yeah, sure, you win.
So he must have been struggling even harder.
Yeah, but it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make blood splatter like this? A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. Dot dot dot. That looks like the fatal wound.
This is Max.
This music's horrid.
Or
It's
this,
either Max or my
Carson.
brother. Cooch, do you
Oh
want-
my Rob, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it, Rob?
Okay, then Max has a cane then.
That is fine.
Who am I? I'm just Monami.
Monami.
We're
We're sort of at the point where we have more people than characters total.
Yeah. Monokuma.
Cooch.
A cord extends from the tripwire that pierced. Attach to it, bruv.
Yeah?
That was the line!
I fell down the stairs, don't you know?
Yeah?
I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this too?
And my Discord crashed.
So good.
What is this music?
This
It's
is the
so
modern-
We've never heard of it.
weird.
This is what we're talking about with the bo 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 bo.
Literally this. Listen.
Is it fixed now?
Sure, I'm not talking. I'm eating some Frosted Flakes. So, you know,
You're valid.
they're great.
This is
Oh.
just a theme.
I was about to make a joke like that, but for some reason could not think of their
Okay, are we
catchphrase.
gonna read this line?
Honest.
Who gets
Cooch, you
it?
there?
Clearly Carson can't handle it.
Is it here?
It's been
Uh,
here
is
the
it
whole
working?
time.
No, my Discord crashed 4 times.
Clearly it didn't, because we've heard you this entire time and you haven't left.
I know, cause my thing
No, he
froze
said his
and I like
Discord
couldn't sit
crashed, and then I
here.
didn't hear him after that, so.
I
Well, we never left the channel.
Okay,
I mean,
somebody else can
yeah,
just
but-
read it in the meantime though.
Oh, of course not! This is a super spear of Gungnir, alright?
You definitely just came up with that now.
Why are they relating it to Gungnir?
It's,
don't even know
this
what that
isn't the
is.
first time.
Oh,
Joe.
that's
Because
Gungnir is
in
the
the
fear of
Yeah,
Odin.
yeah.
previously it killed a member of a mercenary group called Fenrir, so funny.
But like,
What's Gungnir?
Gungnir's the spear of
Gungnir
Odin,
is-
but it
Gungnir
doesn't
is
have a whip
spear-
on the end. If
Well, in
anything,
this
the
game-
closer
In
spear is
Norse
Divolga.
mythology, it kills the Fenris wolf, yeah?
See the
Uh,
Fenris wolf?
Finn-
The wolf
Isn't
is
it that one?
Fenrir.
But no,
I thought
in
thought
the
Fenrir was
mythology,
a wolf.
in the mythology,
Fenrir's
yeah,
the
it is.
wolf.
In the mythology of Danganronpa, Murkrow was killed by Junko with the spear of Gungnir. Murkrow was a member of the group Fenrir.
I don't like this lore.
Good.
Was it Gung?
He's gone. He
Gungnir.
disconnected.
Or Luke.
By the way, I wanted to ask ya, where did that spear come from? I'm just fucking, it's Australian.
Oh, it's the Spear of Odin.
Yeah,
I feel like in that case, I
what
should
he
have
just said.
Bradley
Oh, is that
Monica.
what you
Wait,
just
Bradley
said?
Monica?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over eating my Frosted Flakes.
No, that's totally
Are
valid,
you
honestly.
bragging there? Are you
Yeah,
bragging
he-
because you have frosted flakes?
Bruh.
I kind of like roasted flakes. Not gonna
Happy
front
10
you.
o'clock, everyone.
Yeah.
Chiaki.
Air
I
quotes,
feel
everyone.
like dot.
Everyone.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, you guys aren't people. If you
That's
live in the
all.
Eastern. So like.
As you did.
What?
Okay.
Izumi Castle.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
I was
Listen.
designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there.
Oh, right, that's the voice.
Damn you, mice. Damn you all to hell.
Is that Planet of the Apes
What's
reference?
inside that castle? That castle, I guess.
Damn
More
you,
importantly,
apes.
I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight's on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Jackie mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from
Oh,
this
wait.
castle. It
Wait,
might be
there's-
better if I confirm that later.
That cord doesn't have blood on it, but only the top part of his fingers does.
So he
Oh
was
wait, hang on, hang on,
gripping
hang
He
on. It
fucking
might be a
stabbed
suicide.
himself.
It
Yeah.
might, yeah, it's a suicide. He was grabbing onto it and he let go of it at the end.
He is dead.
The spear of Gungnir.
Well,
Well,
okay,
I
so
guess
was
I'm
he
done with the
tortured
area, so I didn't touch
beforehand?
this part.
Someone left him and then he committed suicide because he was just, you know,
No.
this? Because I'm not sure with him it would be a straightforward suicide. There has to be something about
Hang
it.
on.
Perhaps
So,
he
so,
knows that
so hang
we're
on.
gonna
If someone else wounds him, would be mortally if the spear didn't happen and leaves him there, and then he lets go of the spear cord. That would be suicide, right?
You're asking some great questions,
know.
Luke. I don't think any of us can answer
don't
this for
think
you.
so.
Well,
don't
I
think
think
so,
it's
because-
whoever,
I think if
whatever
someone wounds
ends
you
up
and leaves you
killing
to
him.
die, that counts as murder.
Like if he was gonna bleed out from killing himself,
But
and
there's
then he
also
gets
an instant
shot,
death
and
button,
that kills
and he
him.
presses it.
Yeah, but simultaneously, previously it has been the mastermind of the situation, not the person necessarily pulling the trigger. So...
Pulling the trigger,
Oh.
like Trevor Happy Havoc.
Well,
way.
no. Well, no,
Trevor
it's the
has
person
to
pulling
know.
the trigger because Pecco is considered to be a human being in Trial 2, right?
Because it was determined that Pekko was the one pulling the trigger. But it was going to be Fuyahiko if he said that he masterminded the situation, but Pekko did the killing, but he pulled the trigger, basically. It is the
But I feel like-
overarching mastermind, not necessarily the
Yeah.
person that does the work. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated this grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him up with rope, covering his mouth up with duct tape. Not just that, but there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. The other areas enough for you, Haji?
This
Why
is
did
some
they
good
all
music, honestly.
Why did they all advance? Oh my god, it's a boombox!
He did die listening to tequila.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
This is an
Tequila.
MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Why wouldn't it be there? Come on.
It
Who
looks
doesn't
like
wanna
that weird
die?
music was playing from there.
That's... You know, that music that was blaring when the fire
You-
started?
The one that sounded oddly like tequila.
Are you swapped?
Yeah, we're swapped.
Yeah, did we swap?
Nick
Well,
read-
yeah, because
Nick
Oh
read
no,
my
Nick read
line.
ahead.
I was
line.
just fucking around.
Wait, what happened?
You read
No,
my
You
no,
read a
line.
line that was
Oh,
Hajime.
I didn't. Oh, sorry.
So this is you.
Enjoy!
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player.
This is a bit.
I don't disagree with that, but
I hate this.
why was the killer playing music from this?
Okay, you're done.
I read this.
There are lots of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel with the curtain at the back is tipped over and burned. Oh wait, the curtain at the back is tipped over. Sorry for that. But why are the
hate
scats
you.
like this? The first time
I don't know
came
what the
here,
reference
and the last
to,
time I
but it
came
just
here, I
sounds
seemed
so
to-
awkward whenever you say it that I have to laugh.
It wasn't me who came up with that. It was.
I don't
them.
even know what the reference is.
They,
Yeah.
they should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess.
Huh?
God, that just reminded me of maybe the
Maybe
the
real
killers were friends we made along the
coronavirus
way.
was all along.
Look, the tipped over
Maybe humans were
panel
the
by
virus
the
all
entrance
along.
is really close to the door, right?
I'm starting to think that this one of two things. It's either Chiaki, or somehow, or Nagito designed a circumstance dedicated to rooting out the killer, and he somehow knows that through his death that will happen.
I think it's
Or
the second one.
The traitor.
Yeah.
It's probably the second one. 'cause
It's
he was
almost definitely
talking
the
about his
second one.
ultimate luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but like at the same time, if he wasn't a dumbass, you could literally just be like, I'm going to pick a random name out of the hat and they're gonna be the traitor, and it's gonna be the traitor.
This is true.
Look, I read this.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is dot.
Is this
Costin.
It's either Cooch isn't here anymore. It's either Bradley or Leo, depending on if Bradley wants the lines.
Bradley? Do you want line?
You can be our favorite dumbass.
And I completely lagged. What did you say?
He said,
Oh.
Yeah.
No consensus yet. Make a choice. Make a choice.
Not.
So, Leo, if you...
Okay, yeah, Leo.
If he's not feeling it, you know, we aren't gonna force him
It's
to do it.
fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
With those words, the king brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter.
Clatter,
Oh,
clatter,
it's not
clatter.
opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it!
Smells
It's a
really
trap.
good.
Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Oh god! What if it was actually rigged to kill Nagito when the door opened?
Well, I mean,
And a cane ends up going away for this.
Huh. That would be awful, but I
Although
mean,
once again, that would violate the mastermind rule.
yeah. I've never really been, like, I wouldn't be super sad
Can
if
you
the king was the one
explain
who
the
did
mastermind
it,
rule to me? Because I think you've misinterpreted something.
The mastermind of the situation is the blackened, not necessarily the one that does the bonking.
Give me an example.
If someone tortured Nagito and then set up a contraption to the first person to open the door kills Nagito, it's
No,
the
I
person
need
that set up the
case
contraption.
precedents from the Monokuma court.
Again, the fact that Fuyuhiko,
You
even
can't
if
find any, can you?
Celeste didn't directly kill anyone, did she?
Yeah.
she killed Hifumi.
Yeah, she killed Hifumi.
Yes. Yeah.
Was held
But she was
liable
also
for both-
responsible
but was held
Yeah,
liable
she was
for
held
both
liable
of
for
their
both
deaths.
deaths. Both deaths.
Also, the
Because Monokuma
hypothet-
had no idea what to do with two Blackens.
the hypothetical that was already stated that would have happened in this game, canonically, that if Fuyuhiko had just said, yeah, I told Peko to kill her, Fuyuhiko would have been the blackened and they would have escaped. Peko
Exactly.
only was executed because Fuyuhiko ended up chickening out, or not chickening out, but like telling the truth and
because-
saying,
yeah,
I
because-
wasn't the one that told
chickened
her
out
to
by
do that.
telling someone
She
else.
did it on her own.
Yeah,
But
if
Fuyuhiko would have
Fuyuhiko would have been able to
But
follow
Fuyuhiko
through with-
masterminded the situation.
No,
As you put it.
Fuyuhiko admitted that
Exactly,
he would
exactly.
not have been able to, kill her in the end, whereas Peko actually did. Therefore, even though that means that
His limits were
his
different
plan
than
failed,
Peko's.
meaning that she was the one who did the killing. If he had
Took
actually
over
told
the
her,
plan.
to
It
do-
wasn't
Right.
Fuyuhiko's plan in the end. But if it was Fuyuhiko's plan for Peko to carry out the killing, Fuyuhiko would have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
It was literally just whatever they said at that point determined the outcome of the trial. So clearly the mastermind rule does exist.
Okay, well, thank you for
Well.
explaining it to me.
Not gonna lie,
Because
bro.
I think
it'll
you
be
have it
fine.
wrong.
I just gotta use a little more force.
I mean, that's how it's been in the series up until
Yeah,
now. So if they
unless-
change it all of a sudden,
is Monokuma Court based on precedence or
Is
the whims of
Monokuma Court
Monokuma?
considered real court?
I don't know. We've had 2 examples of a thing occurring. You would think that they would keep that role.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
you'd
it's based
think,
on
just not
precedence,
mean
then
it
it's
will.
Okay, so my interpretation of the Fuyuhiko Peko case was that Fuyuhiko was the brains behind the murder, but Peko did the bonking, and thus they decided.
No.
No, there was a whole
that-
section that
Yeah, there was
was
a
exactly
whole
wrong.
plot point. Yeah, there was literally a whole plot point that wasn't what happened.
The whole thing
Okay.
was they selected.
Oh yeah,
Peko.
because we had the different flashbacks with different expressions
Yeah,
on his face.
exactly.
Right. Okay, I'm glad that we can now agree that, it means what it means.
Yeah. Or at least has meant what it has meant.
Yeah, like if they it's not out of character for the game to just completely backstep on that in the next trial. Like,
Yeah, true. I was gonna
Right,
say.
and that's what I'm saying you should be careful about.
Expectations by completely violating the rules of the game. Get it, guys? They couldn't see this one cutscene, even though they could see all of the other ones. And was this Redford?
No, so what happened to opening it slowly?
The Ken ignored the protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam.
Bam!
Could it be? Was that it?
And there's something else I've been wondering. ...
Oh god, hang on, look at the way that the Monokuma panels are arranged. It was playing dominoes.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's what started the fire.
It was always burning, since the world's been turning.
We didn't start the fire.
A cane started the fire.
We didn't lie if we tried to fight it. What's the next lines? I don't remember.
These
just says
Monokuma
the exact
panels
same
are
thing again.
kept over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the
This
other
guitar
two
wasn't
panels,
in
this
here
line is the
before,
only one
right?
that's needed
I'm not
order.
tripping.
No,
Okay.
it's new investigation music.
It's good, right? Like, it's really
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty good.
I like the addition.
Are we
Pretty
sure
good.
this wasn't the same as Chapter 6 of the first game? And
Pretty sure.
It was not the
And
same.
then it's clearly
the last one
straining.
was, it was distinct.
Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally.
And I know the specific track.
Okay. So that was that, right? So now we're just talking with people.
I'm still a cane, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mickens. But it looks like the
Micken.
time doesn't matter for this time.
It was clearly written in the Monokuma file that the estimated time of death is noon sharp.
But we all split up before noon to search for the bombs, which means no one has an alibi.
Yeah, that's the problem. Thanks for the recap, question mark?
Yeah.
Don't you love when
Sonya
you
is
crash
focused on
your
investigating
Photos
the
app on
warehouse.
your computer?
Which means there's
Cringe.
something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Jojo's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonya, do you have a minute?
Yes? What is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Najota set up in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is alright. It is not a bomb.
Why'd you know the bombs were a fake?
Well,
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Cringe.
oh my. Do you suspect me?
Shut up! Get to the point.
It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus! Shit! You son of a bitch!
What?
I hope she's the killer. That'd be funny, I think.
Sonya?
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious purposes. For nefarious
Yes.
purposes. Fuck off.
Okay.
If I announce it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Najota planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate?
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How'd you find out about the bombs at the military? How'd you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. Oh yeah, she did mention that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She said we can either figure out or blow it up. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. However, That plan was an utter failure.
Look at little Monami in the corner.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you were the only person who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did, as did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Why didn't you tell anybody?
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. Which is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Can't reach you in the background. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it.
How did he not get injured from that?
On further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
What?
If so, then Najato's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything. There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right, I got it. Okay, Sanya's account. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for the clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
That's a very assertive Chiaki stance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am!
At a time like this might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
Okay, Chiaki, where are we going? You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about beside the crime scene. The military base that Sonya mentioned, the plushie factory next door, the Izumi castle where the spear originally came from, and Najito's room, too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
We don't have a choice. There's not enough of us here. Besides, we investigate all we can here.
Oh, Luke, are we going to be getting that last hidden Monokuma today?
Yes.
I guess you're right.
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece them together. So, we need to search for them in other areas.
Orthodontist areas.
Probably.
I did say that. Just gave up.
Well, alternatively, there aren't any clues in other areas either. Well, you have to give up completely.
You really don't need to say that.
Be too scared to.
It's okay if we leave this place.
Oh, God.
4!
It's okay!
There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Najito's killer. If you don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Thanks for saying that again.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get in the factory first. I suppose. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. It looks like there's nothing related to the incident yet.
This investigation music's Fortnite, not totally.
Apparently the bombs that were stopped on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base, and Najito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Ah, okay.
Except Sonya standing there menacingly.
That reminds me, when we saw Najito's video message on this laptop,
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time this so perfectly?
Bye-bye. Who left?
I'm not
That
sure.
got my answer.
Nick.
Nick is gone. Nick is dead.
Oh.
Welcome back. You're
Well, that's
unmuted.
Sorry again, Nick. It's your line. And you're muted.
No, it looks the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator.
Did you just move to your computer, Nick?
Huh?
You're much louder than you were before.
It's a shame we
In a
missed the
moment.
grammatical error there.
I'll explain in a moment. But why did
Yeah?
No, it looks like the video looks. It looks the video.
Oh.
It looks
Missing
the video.
word, maybe? Unless there's some obscure grammar knowledge I'm not aware of.
Not that.
Okay. You're muted again.
I know, but Nick doesn't.
Quick, Nick
Forward, I
impression,
guess,
go!
In the meantime.
Hmm?
Forward in the meantime, I guess.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Oh.
Or Luke. That's
But
fine.
No, it's fine.
okay. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
At the time, the judge should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, beside that video there might be data on this laptop PDs and whatever. With that in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked, there's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Password hope. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside. Enormous basket. But it looks like there aren't any clues here. The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash.
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
I hate when that happens.
The bomb went off in the lobby. Might have been set up here.
Huh?
If you hide the bomb inside the Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that the group... Sorry, do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism!
Terrorist.
Most bombs are. I feel like that's.
Yeah.
Let us rip apart... Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode carelessly if we messed with it?
Either way, it is all gravy!
What the hell does that mean? Oh, oh my god! Oh, okay, Hajime, thank you.
This, I think, is going to go to Max, unless...
Stop.
I mean, I'm just going off of what we did earlier. If you don't want to do that anymore...
There's no bomb. I'm just kidding.
You'll know if you just pick me up. See, all you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
You were right. The fabric of our lives. Then where did Nagito attain the bomb he used as well?
I wonder
This is too small. I need to make it bigger.
if I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
I thought it was established it was from the Octagon.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia.
I actually have two.
Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
Monokuma explodes, killing Hajime and Sonya.
Did I say something I should not have?
That's not your fault, don't worry about it. Monokuma's account. Okay. Moving on, we have to go to the military base, Nizumi Castle, and Nijoto's apartment. Okay. This feels like Hajime running music.
Yeah.
Actually, a quick pause to show Max the assembly room. Just that he could see it in person. This is where they're making people.
Ugh.
And this is where they're making mana beasts. So this building is what leads me to believe that they're robots. Every single one of them. There are no deaths. Hyaka is amazing.
That's unrelated. That's just a fact.
Yeah, this is it's very similar to the track that they use in the final investigation in Trigger Happy Havoc.
Is it the same though?
No, because this one they use the same instruments. Just the other one goes dun, 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 with the bells, whereas this one doesn't.
Yeah. Is that dreadful helicopter the one that executed Turuturu? It doesn't have anything to do with the incident. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonya was telling the truth.
Sonya?
Oh, sorry. And as I expected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs are nowhere to be found.
Oh no!
Did Daito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind, he said such in his video message. What if this is actually just a Nijito deep fake? Oh, look! You actually get this one this time! It's not Hajime!
Wow!
Amazing. Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
A guy like me, Hajime Hinata. He never was the fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Didn't Nijito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. See, I read that as if there were other things he did, but that's not what they were going for. That's unfortunate. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into this truck bed. Nick?
Nick's internet is insufficient. Ford is doing the Nick voice.
Okay.
Found it!
Ford's really good at the Nick voice.
Yeah.
What did you find?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like...
We have
Found
studied
it.
the Nick
A
voice.
bazooka, a survival knife. Wait, that's... Ain't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nijito's right hand?
Which means the killer obtained the knife here.
Can I? If he's gonna be Kazuichi, can I take Yakuza boy?
So
That's a
I will leave
mark.
this up to.
I
I was gonna say it's up to Ford, really.
Sure. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once.
That's everyone, though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy.
No, not me. I am completely clueless.
Yeah,
The
is
bombs
that
were fake.
not
This must be
like
fake too, but I'm not brave enough to check for myself.
Kazuichi's
Nijito
been
drives
kind
a-
of sus?
Nijito kills everyone with a tank.
Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these.
It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can say that. I guess that's it from there. Okay, now let's Hajime run cycle. Where else are we going? Nezumi Castle and his cottage. Okay. I have it written right here, like in Sharpie on my monitor.
Oh, in Sharpie. Oh, that makes sense.
I'm crossing them off, like across the screen every time we visit one. And we should probably take a quick look at our Tamagotchi. You ain't shat yourself yet.
Yay!
I like how this Tamagotchi is toilet trained, but doesn't know how to use the flushing thing.
Yeah.
The flushing thing.
I mean, most animals do. Like, my aunt had a cat that was toilet trained, but obviously the cat's not about to flush the toilet.
Wait, the cat would shit in the toilet?
The cat would
Yeah.
get right up on the toilet and shit directly into it.
Ugh.
Parts of it as you owned a colonial insect that owned a cat.
That's crazy.
It's not in here, right? The hidden Monokuma. I'm still paranoid
no.
I'm gonna miss it.
I will let you know when you.
Okay. I keep putting Brighton Pog over my face accidentally. Who's playing? This fella.
Look at that wall of
Here.
spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from.
Yes.
Look at that wall of spears.
A spear
It's
with a
those
frosty on it, and
spears.
it's hanging from the wall. The spear's definitely it, right? Thanks for not telling me this before, Fuyehiko.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagita. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it. Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing.
You're telling me that there's an AU where he had his head bashed in with a fleur-de-lis shield?
It was not missing the last time you were here, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Samir.
There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. The Spear of Gungnir, eh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that.
It's Gungnir.
Duh.
But why'd the killer use the spear and a knife?
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife. It would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with the unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use.
Yes, it definitely looks hard to wield, but still, they chose this spear for a
I will be
reason.
back.
What could that reason be? Because it could be dropped with the cord.
Sorry about
I
that.
feel a little tired.
Stream
No
was a
matter how
little-
much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. A strange feeling that feels feeling. As if Najita was trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. Oh, it's in Najito's cottage! If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some sort of clue. Alright, that's good. I sort of want to take a look at this again. What does it say? Does it literally just say hope? It looks like it says hope.
I
You
swear
got the
it's
two lines on the H to the
I
left, and then you
know
have the
what it
curvy
says.
line.
The question is...
Water.
It's the passwords, the ancient ruin, but the important part is erased. Najita was the only one who found out the password was written here, and apparently he went inside. Now that he's dead, I'll be unable to get the password. No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case code first.
Yeah, I'm sorry about missing some of my cues. The stream pop-up thing is not the best at staying on top when I tell it to stay on top.
That's why you just have to have the game open on your computer, dumbass.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to start up my own Let's Play that runs adjacent to
You're
this one.
exact. Everyone has the same thing, clicks in unison. No, even better. I am remote desktop to everyone's computer individually, running a live simulcast of the game.
I think that would be fun.
That'll be fun.
God,
I
I
think.
wish.
I have like 10 computers next to me, all set up as like burners just to do that.
I think you can desktop control multiple computers at the same time.
No, that would be too easy.
What?
Okay, let's check.
Is that a
out
what
the
at me or?
Ah, he
No.
shat himself.
You know, that would all be funny, I think. That would all be funny, I think.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay, we're running still. Hajim running, Hajim running, Hajim running.
Don't fucking tell me again.
Okay, let's make sure that the thing hasn't shat itself once again. I keep accidentally pressing Bright and Pog. There was nothing loggers about that moment. Okay.
Perhaps subconsciously, it was pretty loggers.
Perhaps you internalized the log.
Ash.
Ah, Hajime. Dot dot dot.
Who's Monokuma again? Max?
Oh yeah. Oh my, you want to go inside Najita's room too. I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Najita's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial.
At the back is like just one of those like conspiracy boards with all the tax in it. Just Byakuya is coming back.
She begged me to do. She begged me. What the fuck?
They forgot, I think, a relative pronoun?
She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye.
Oh, she begged me
I don't know
to
what
do
that was
that.
supposed to mean.
Dot. I didn't do that.
Then do it. It's sweet, because it's made out of black bean paste.
Hang on, by licking his black eye, I can't tell if he means the eye that is black or the eye on the black side.
The eye that is black.
I'm not sure.
What if it's a
Wait.
It's the eye that...
Hurry up
Wait,
and unlock the damn door.
right.
God,
Can you look
socked
at
in the
history for a
face.
sec for me? Yeah, that one line there. No. Scroll down below Chiaki. Scroll. Yeah, that one line of Monokuma was entered so that the second line was on a separate line. For some reason. I thought that was weird because it wasn't going to the end of the screen like this does.
Yeah, it's sort of.
That's just weird. What are they doing?
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Honestly, the most unbelievable part of this game is that nobody fell into the water next to their walkway.
Wait, what happens if you fall in the water?
You die instantly.
Now then.
He's fucking
Serious?
you. No.
Lava balloon.
Great.
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This ain't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Maybe the cottage key is computerized. More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Maybe you're computerized, dumbass.
I wouldn't be
Imagine
surprised.
if every single time no one wanted to open the door to his cottage, he had to...
The final Monokuma, I saw it! So Najito was living here. Oh wait, so Najito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, but becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Too many small words. Bada bing!
You are the ultimate Coomer of Ultimate Destiny.
Really? We don't get anything special for that?
Cringe.
Bro.
Chapter 6 also has hidden Monokumas. Do not despair.
Oh, gotcha.
Despair.
Looking at the Najito window, boys. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches the eye. Shower room. This is structured just like my room. The shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Let's see. the bed that comes with the cartridges. It looks like just like the one in my room, but
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Have we not
like
looked?
porn.
Have we not
Always
looked in the
just
box yet?
With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and
He's under
there's something
there.
Here.
It's
a plastic
him.
bag full of
It's
supplies.
him.
It looks like there's something inside. What is this?
A gas mask and gloves?
It looks like dot. A gas mask and rubber gloves. Is it missing one of the things?
Ugh.
Is it supposed to have one of the
Yes,
cylindrical
it is.
thing?
It's missing
All
a
right.
filter. In fact, it looks like it's missing 2 filters.
He was wearing them like a hat.
It looks like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
His
No, you got them
final
from the
days-
supermarket.
His final days were spent thinking, shit, I don't have enough gas mask filters for today's hat. A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Najita use this stuff? Gas mask and gloves.
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
Only this foot.
Like monsters?
Let's see. I picked up the bed once more and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag, and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made out of blue aluminium.
Aluminium.
How does that work?
Aluminum.
A round and piece of aluminum. Huh? Dot. It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
We're gonna open the fridge, and it is just jar after jar of mayonnaise.
Oh, that would be good.
all half-eaten with a spoon.
I thought you were gonna say all with the little Hatsune Miku figurine in it.
Oh no! I get what you're saying, but does this mean that it's just a piece of trash?
Who knows?
Chiaki found the cum jar.
No!
Hachi found the gum jar.
There's lots of books arranged here. Didn't Jaito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelves.
Might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff. Dot. Let's just leave it for later.
Yeah, I agree. Refrigerator.
Mayonnaise?
There's a
Mayonnaise?
refrigerator.
Mayonnaise?
Now that's a refrigerator.
Nice. Dot. My car doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where we got it from.
Jaito probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go through the trouble opening a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold
Mayonnaise?
As I told Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the
For
refrigerator was a
poisoning
brown
use
bottle.
only.
Wow, that is some nice mayonnaise.
Dot. For someone who
What's
likes
this
cold drinks,
figurine in the jar?
not much.
Thanks, I hate it.
But dot. That bottle clearly isn't a drink,
You
right?
I mean, it
It looks
is.
like some sort of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe?
Protein powder.
This is totally a callback to the first game's poison
Yeah.
versus
Oh,
protein
absolutely.
powder thing. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Jazz
I
music
put that on all the
stops.
labels.
Doesn't even
My
say
poison.
How subtle.
Jazz music stops. Hey, this is...
Yeah, dot. Looks like it's poison.
Poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it for a little more detail. But dot. Be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Don't be an
Stop it, if
absolute
you word like that,
buffoon.
I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison specifically made for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though it's
Vagina
relatively
shower
slow,
gel.
The liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a safe place, like in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. Did he have to bottle it himself?
I mean, if he had it on his person, yeah.
Sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death.
It definitely doesn't say that on the container.
This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nageto get something like this?
That question could also apply to the bomb used at the hotel, too.
Apply to the bomb?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last crash trial.
Nageto accidentally trips and falls and kills everyone with aerosol poison. He was hiding a bomb.
I guess you could say he was pretty lucky that nothing happened.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial.
Jeez, how dangerous. What would we have done if you accidentally tripped over and broke the bottle?
I fell down the stairs!
Thank you, Chiaki, for saying exactly what I just said. Just thinking about it scares me.
Oh, security blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, if there is still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet.
Another trap?
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he. That's literally just.
What if
that
it's
actually exists.
What if it's in
Maybe
that
a real
treasure
trap.
chest?
To kill everyone on the island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nageto, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Monokuma's special poison. Oh, let's see, what do we got? It's really just the treasure box.
Right.
A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
That treasure box. I hate when I have like one window just slightly covering it so I can't see the rest of the line.
Chiaki, you know about this?
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, it means the thief Monami was talking about was Nageto. But why would Nageto steal this? In order to find out?
Why not?
It might be good to see what's inside.
Nagito would steal anything he wanted to.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. If this wasn't important, Nageto wouldn't have stolen this from Monami in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook like this inside the treasure box? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important?
Why is the note box inside the treasure box?
Second. Okay. I already read this. I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader! A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary?
Yes. Looks like it. Did Mom, you write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally sweeter.
Sweet her?
Flipping through the pages. S-U-I-T. Sweet. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, My hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16, we've been in the funhouse for 3 days, everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dev room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hajime, this didn't happen.
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook.
Is Monami actually like 6 years old? Whoa! Out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took with the notebook out of my hand.
Whew. I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of my notebook.
Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, that notebook! It's pretty much your diary, right?
The diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my very important diary where my maiden secrets are written.
Honestly, the rest of this game has sort of blended into the white noise of my mind, but every single time Monami shows up, it still feels like a trip.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Max.
Oh. Hey, you're a liar.
Oh,
Hello! You always show up out of nowhere.
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know.
lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write.
Huh?
Oh, what are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily.
G.
G,
Oh damn, I take it we're not even that far.
I can finally write the letter B.
No, you can't. Because you have no fingers on your hands.
Just noticed that. It just stops.
See, bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too.
Monokuma looks like he's got a bit of an imposable thumb working.
Yeah. Oh, are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
So that's what this is about.
Music stops.
This entire feud was just because Monami doesn't have fingers.
Monami goes fucking ape shit.
Monami wants power.
You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little
This
sister.
is the thing that finally got to her head. ...
It looks like
Jesus
the time to
Christ.
settle things between us is getting closer every second.
The game
Hey, I
ends
don't
with
know why
fucking
you're-
Monami and Monokuma duking it out to the death.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? ... If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
She's actually illiterate. It's Byakuya.
Excuse me?
Byakuya wrote in the notebook. Hold on.
Byakuya book.
Damn it, she totally ran away again.
The same pattern as usual. ... Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
Wait. Did Chiaki write in the notebook?
No.
She was the only one.
Oh my god!
Hang on. She confronted Haji when he tried to get into the final dead room. Is Chiaki an enemy? Ooh, I have a.
It's Chiaki.
I have an edit to make.
You would write something that brain dead?
Yes.
I mean,
What do you
I
mean?
meant it to make
Of course you would.
hokohoko.png. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her.
So I assume Nick isn't going to be able to keep up. So I don't want to. I didn't want to steal. I didn't want to steal Kazuichi 2 from Ford the whole time. I felt kind of bad.
Update Samira got to
The
the
bookshop
post-credit
thinks it's
scene,
fine
and
and
I
we should
dislike it a
try
little more.
examining some other areas first.
Did I not?
It was all a dream. Fuck you.
Am I going crazy? Do I have to investigate this stuff? Everywhere we
A set
go,
of
we're constantly being
advanced
monitored by these surveillance cameras. Someone is watching us suffer and enjoying it. It's one of the monitors Monokuma uses to contact us. He could just contact us over the radio instead of using an actual screen. Does he just enjoy appearing on screen each time, or is he trying to mock us? Either way, it pisses me off. Am I going crazy? What am I missing? What?
Did you check the bathroom, boys?
I did. It said, like, just like mine. Yeah.
God, the doorknob
oh, is
is
it the empty
broken.
treasure box? Fancy looking treasure box. Why did... Okay, no, it's not that. Is it this? It also books of mysterious items. Oh yeah, the genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make sense out of them whatsoever.
Yeah, read it like Alex
Today, a shelf is the mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these files.
Doesn't usually ignore it though. Dot. How even had to know?
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be private stuff here.
Well, it might be true, but...
Flashlight?
So I'll leave this shelf to you.
Oh my god! Nijito wrote Limbless Hajime! It's the original manuscript! I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing.
I'm gonna kill you, Ford.
I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing various books and items, examining each one. But as I examined them carefully, there was still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues in here. Oh! Oh! Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma.
Excuse me?
Oh, it actually switched.
It's another one.
That seal!
Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy.
Luke gets like 4 lines and the game steals one of them.
My luck is the stuff of legend.
That was a perfect Nagito line too.
Have information about our stolen.
That's the line when his ass is exposed. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information.
Joshua said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said
When
it was
Luke
from the
said
reserve
that, I thought
department
of this
and had
image
no
of
talent
Senden.
whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I hid in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this only has my information, then why is this file so thick?
Why is this file double cheeked up?
As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I
Is
thought,
Max theory about to come true? Is Max theory about to come
lied to
true?
me.
What is Max
Aside from my
theory?
information, there was information about others: Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonya, and everyone who had died. Just pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass, dumbass. I can't believe he made such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. There's one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, Reserve Corps students. There was no denying it, it was confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie?
And then at the bottom of the page it says, also has a wig.
No way! Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hajime, something happened,
Oh, well, I just found a strange file.
Ah, ... Is that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? Oh my god!
God damn it, I hate you.
His new profile should be in there. ...
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Vegeta was lying.
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Everyone?
Yeah,
Yes, including you.
Yeah, Teru's here too. I don't know why you're asking. Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. ...
Can I... ... take a look at that file?
Oh, that's kind of suspect.
Why does she actually look so remarkably different in the CG than she does in the normal?
Because she's
You're
like
right,
actually concentrating on something and not
profile's
just
really in here.
No, they're face proportions, not expression.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, ... there doesn't seem to be any details.
Then why is it so thick? It should just be 16 pages. Details.
Details of our missing memories, information about the time we spent at Host Peak Academy. It's not written in there. ... These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, it seems like it. ...
Oh, hold on.
What happened, Dora?
I just noticed it right now.
Why did we leave this? Why did we leave the CG? And for like that
His
one line.
name isn't in there, right? There were supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right? Wait, hang on.
No, no.
Byakuya! I am talking about Byakuya!
What is it, Brayton? Have I heard a little bit of triumph in that voice?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Keep reading the book.
So, what other name is written in that file?
It's all coming together.
Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor.
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. Oh, I thought we were about to get Byakuya lines. He participated in the killing school life at Hope Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
What if the password is Byakuya?
Oh my god!
What you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life. It's totally wrong. That's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Wait,
Shut
is
up,
Max
you
theory
liar.
coming true?
What's
Right.
It's an
Theory
imposter
coming
who
true.
has no relevance to the plot whatsoever.
That would be the. I want
Hang
that
on,
to
what
be
is
the
Brayton
true
theory
one.
about Fat Byakuya again?
That he... Okay, the difference is that our stance on Byakuya is the same. That's not Byakuya.
Yeah.
But mine is that he
Right.
is relevant to the plot, whereas Max's is that he isn't.
He's literally just a throwaway character because he didn't fit into my theory, so I was like, he's useless. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist.
You're
Wait, he
killing
said
my thunder here,
that
Monaco.
Byakuya.
Yeah, he said that the first time. It's weird.
Yeah, basing it on one person. Cheap speculation.
Monokuma looks directly at me.
Isn't that right? Right.
Brighton
mean?
Thunder.
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those
Huh?
T.
My eyes turned back to that file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages. and
Ultimate
names.
CIA agent.
Oh
my God.
No, wait, hang on.
No fucking way.
The glasses go back on, boys.
Oh my god.
Brian has a fucking aneurysm.
I'm a little speechless right now.
Just let him have his moment.
He's doomy thick.
How far into the book did you guys get?
Brian trying to discover that Biak is still alive. That was an imposter.
Well, I know that you have more to read in the book. I'm just wondering at what point in the book that you're in. That's giving Brain a heart attack.
It's question mark ultimate imposter.
This is comical.
That explains why he was so goddamn
Holy
fat.
shit. I am so smart. There is nobody on Earth who is smarter than I am. It's true. Holy crap.
What about Byakuya Kagami?
Imagine, could Byakuya call the entire plot of a Danganronpa game from the second he stepped foot in it? I don't think so.
Yes, that's his thing.
Yeah, he could.
Hold on just a minute.
Also,
guess the other
Britton,
thing
you
we-
did not call the entire plot of this game.
No, I didn't. But like, so far, Bright
speaker,
Theory is
March
doing
4th,
nothing but
1801.
confirming itself.
Federalists.
Yeah, but so is Max Theory. We are rapidly reaching a conclusion in which everything
April
points to
26th,
both
1802.
theories.
Absolute fucking space race.
And suddenly, I came
Connecticut
across a
Congressman
page
John Cotton
that
Smith
was filmed
for speaker.
filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could be barely considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate Imposter!
I was so happy when you pulled that phrase out of your rear end during the ultimate fake, phony imposter. And like, okay, stick with that.
Yeah.
Ultimate CIA agent.
So it is.
That Biak is
Luke,
true
how-
identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny.
Biak is alive! Biak is alive!
Dalai Lama!
Truly, the Dalai Lama has come back
chance.
to us. He fell down the stairs.
Where did this
right into
knife
this
come
episode.
from? Where
Oh
did
my
this
God.
spear come from?
I will say though, whoever this ultimate imposter is, has exceptional taste. Just think, we could have gotten Hagakari shows up and is like, yeah, I'm here and I'm doing stuff. No, it's Byakuya. Okay, I gotta respect
Okay,
it.
is
You
he
gotta respect
really
it.
the ultimate imposter if he, like, doesn't look anything remotely like any characters except Hifumi?
They'll explain that in a moment, Ford, if you keep reading the book.
A fake?
Huh? Did Brain die?
I literally said a fake. Can you not hear me right now?
Max is the one who's dead right now.
Everything went silent.
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks is a mistake or an oversight.
This is where we're gonna get the fact that Byakuya Togami is more of a hereditary title.
Surprisingly enough, that's the correct regarding him.
See, this is really
You
dark
don't know
right
his
now.
sex?
It's it's really dark right now because I'm wearing the glasses. But simultaneously, I'm not taking these off.
The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, even his age and gender on.
That was the one.
Basically, he doesn't exist. And because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. Even a certain Tibetan monk. That's his talent. I'm not jealous of that at all. What if the big plot twist was that
That person wasn't really
the big
Byakuya
plot twist
Togami?
is that person like the Dalai Lama also isn't the real Dalai Lama.
Why do we care about the Dalai Lama?
Part of
Britain
Bright
has
Theory.
said in the past that the fat Byakuya, who's actually the ultimate imposter, is the Dalai Lama because there's this process where orphans are taken in and tested to see whether they're the real Dalai Lama, so they can become the successor. And this is similar to how the Togami family is described to operate, sort of.
Got it.
It doesn't make any sense that he would associate this with Fat Byakuya, but, you know.
I mean, because to him it was Byakuya. It just so happened to be
That
a
why
very
he-
chunky.
Well, no, but this is after
Very,
Britain
very
insisted that they were two different people.
Ah, I see.
I think. Okay, you can go back and check me on this, but I think one of, if not the first thing I said when I saw Byakuya was, "That's not Byakuya. That's not Byakuya."
Well, yeah, because that's how you respond to things.
I mean, yeah, that's just kind of your
Because I
default
responded in an
response.
absolutely genius way.
You
Was
didn't
this
intend any
red?
of that.
This was red.
Yeah, it was red.
I intend everything.
Hoo hoo hoo. His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time? He would never do that.
But, he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
'Cause, that was his talent.
Imposter's gonna impost, you know?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent.
No.
I mean, I don't even
think
like
that's
video
true.
games.
Roger, or not Roger
No,
Federer,
you
was it?
can
Andre Agassi.
Andre Agassi, ultimate
Tennis man.
pro. This was red, right?
Yes. You're
Oh, yeah,
really
I
good
forgot
at paying
about that.
attention, Brayden.
You can't do anything except rely on that talent. Regardless of what you want, or you want that life or not.
Next.
I mean,
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Oh, him anyway. I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that had nothing to do with. So I'll tell you straight up. This revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Byakuya lines! I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn, for a long time my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess. Maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth. That's nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your
Oh,
school
God.
memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place.
Is that voice line pew? Pew. Pew.
Pew,
I mean,
pew,
if-
pew.
I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
Doesn't going to Hope's Peak Academy sort of invalidate the whole ultimate imposter thing?
Yeah.
Well, they still don't know their true identity.
It's in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Hey, Future Foundation is sure awful. There's no way you should ignore or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Well, obviously you would know. I made the file so you guys couldn't find out.
So it's just say, you're the one who did this.
The fact that there are 16 profiles is wrong. There should be 17.
Real Byakuya!
No, Hajime in a wig. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy.
Can we just take a second to appreciate the fact that the ultimate imposter would only have one entry, but Hajime is so successful that he puts on a wig and gets a second one? You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
That wouldn't be fun if you forget how the traitor was so easily, right?
Then ... We can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. ... That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Boom.
Oh, it's dripping with despair, isn't it? You're wasting your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Despair.
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
We got Byakulan, so yes. Time's up, wait!
Excuse me for a moment.
Mr. Perozzi.
Ding dong, ding dong.
That chimed just now.
I mean,
Most important for living things.
Homeostasis, bro.
I was going to say the cock.
yeah, the square cube.
Perfect time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out. Am I right? That's why we've got to cherish time. There's nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So time's up. We'll begin
Last class trial.
the last class trial, so please gather at Monokuma Rock.
Boom.
Hoo, I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial? ...
Yeah, I heard too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Akuma ... See niggas about Monokuma time earlier, right? ... 2 more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending ... Alright?
Isn't the time limit? This might definitely be the last one.
I can't imagine that's the real end.
There's at least a chapter 6. Huh?
I think ... Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once. Oh my god, hang on. What if this entire killing game
Was a dream.
there are no deaths? The entire thing was an audition for the ultimate imposter. Every single one of these people is the ultimate imposter. Oh, that's a good one. Write that down.
Write that down.
Maybe after putting us all through this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once. I might have read that twice. I have no idea.
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think.
When I'm logic diving, you can't expect attention.
I think ... We should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. A class trial for Najati's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on the file. I still can't see who killed Najita.
Well, you don't have to worry too much.
Huh?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know.
You're right, you're absolutely right. We're not alone, even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Okay, I think that's the episode. Let's make sure the pet hasn't shat itself.
Oh, it hasn't shot.
Gnarly.
Holy crap!
That was quite
I was
the
just
episode.
dense. My
Well,
head
that-
hurt.
Oh my
Well,
god!
My head doesn't hurt at all because I've been processing this for a month. Holy crap! Oh my god!
Save!
I am literally sick in the head.
It's such a huge episode, you didn't say.
It actually is. That is the shortest investigation we've ever done by like an hour.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised.
Didn't I tell you that this investigation would be big before we started, Brain?
Wasn't
did, but I
it 2
didn't think
hours? How long do you usually... What?
I I didn't think it was
Investigation's
gonna
usually
be
a very
big.
long part
I
of the
didn't
game
think it
because
was
they're
gonna be
text heavy,
big,
I
as in
assume.
confirms Brighton theory. Oh my
I said
god.
that your answers would. I said some of your questions would be answered.
This is
Con-
just
concerning-
I mean, that's the
Well,
point of an
concerning the
investigation
imposter.
deck.
this is
Literally,
just
all of them do
ticking
that.
off Brighton theory things.
Concerning the imposter, your theory on the imposter, I said some of your questions may be answered with this. So,
This is just ticking off boxes.
I'm still
damn.
thinking about Ultimate Biker Gang leader.
Hot diggity
Taka.
damn.
Well, that's the episode. Join us next time for the first trial, where we might get some answers, we might not, we might get more Byakuya lines, hopefully we get more Byakuya lines, and that's the episode, so...
Maybe we'll get more